Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve this very neutral, easy makeup look with a reversed wing liner. So if you guys want to know how to achieve this simple makeup look, let's get right into it. To prime the lids, we're going to go ahead and use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Neutral. So we're just going to apply this all over the lids and then set it with a loose powder. For the transition color, we're going to be going in with this golden tan shade from the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette, and I'm going to be placing that all over the crease with my MAC 224 brush. And I'm just placing this all over the crease, but I'm also focusing it more on the outer part of the eye and kind of just winging it out. Then going in with Rebel from the Tartlette and Bloom palette, I'm placing this on my Sigma E25 blending brush, and then I'm just placing it right below that transition color and then blending it all out. Using Anastasia Beverly Hills Morocco, I'm going even lower than I have with all the other shadows, and then I'm just blending it upwards, and I'm using my MAC 221 blending brush, and I just blend upwards, and then I also intensified it once again because I kind of wanted that reddish undertone. Then we're going to go ahead and cut the crease using the same Tarte concealer, and I'm using a very precise brush. Since I have really hooded lids, I had to trick my eye into having a crease, so I had to create a dome shaped crease, not like a straight cut crease. So I had to go a little bit higher in the crease, which is fine. Then I just set this concealer with a white eyeshadow. Moving on, we're going to go ahead and go back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in Morocco, and we're just going to focus this on the outer part of the eye, and I am using my Morphe M513 brush to kind of just blend that on the outer part and then also bringing it into the crease very slightly. Then going in with my Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay, I'm just using this to create a wing, and I am bringing this all the way into the center and on the outer part for the actual wing. And then I'm using Fudge by Anastasia Beverly Hills with the same eyeliner brush, and I'm focusing this more on the inner part of the wing and then using Morocco on the center part of the wing, and then you kind of just blend it all together. Moving on to the face, I'm using Dr. Brandt's Pores No More primer, and I'm placing this on the areas where I have very large pores. Then I'm going to go in with my Mercier Radiance Bronze Primer just because I felt a little pasty. Moving on to foundation, I'm mixing my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in Sand and my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in Natural. And I'm placing the stick foundation on the center parts of my face and the Estee Lauder foundation on the outer parts of my face just because I feel like together they give me the perfect combination. Also because the stick foundation does have more of a rosy tone, and so putting it on the center of my face allows for the concealer to cover the rosiness but still give me a good amount of coverage. Going in with my favorite concealer that I've already used like 3 times in this video is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. So I'm just placing this on the areas that I want to highlight, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my beauty blender. And I realized in this video that I actually use my beauty blender pretty harshly on my face. Like, I really dab really hard. I need to start being careful, especially because the under eyes is super sensitive. So yeah, I just thought I'd share. Be gentle with your face. Next, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes with my No Color Powder by RCMA, and I'm using more of a brush instead of my beauty blender. I'm not sure why, I just chose to. Then going in with my Graftobian HD foundation palette, I'm going to use this to cream contour. I decided to cream contour because I find that when I cream contour, I can kind of control my powdered contour a little bit more, and it makes my bronziness look a little bit more natural, which is what I wanted. So I just contoured the sides of my cheeks, my forehead, and also my nose for the first time in a very long time, and I don't know why I stopped doing it because it makes a huge difference, especially on my button nose. So I just blended all that out with my beauty blender, and then I took off the powder, and now I'm going to go ahead and go in with powdered bronzer, and I'm using the Makeup Geek bronzer in the shade Warm Porcelain, and I'm using my favorite bronzer brush by Morphe, which I'll link down below, and I just go ahead and use this to bronze up my cheeks, my forehead, and also my nose. To clean up that contour, I'm going to go ahead and clean it up with some RCMA No Color Powder. I'm just going to go ahead and bring it from my ears all the way to the bottom of my lip and then dragging it down. While that bakes, we're going to go ahead and finish up the lower lash line, and I'm using Morocco by Anastasia Beverly Hills and just blending it at the bottom of the lash line, and then going in with more precise brush, I'm using Fudge by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm also placing that on the lower lash line and then just blending it all together. And then we're going to go ahead and go in with lashes. The lashes that I use for this look are these new Ardell Mega Volume Lashes in the number 250. These are so glam and beautiful, and I love that they didn't really cover up the eye look entirely, but they were just perfect to provide some glam. So I really enjoyed it. Going in with my telescopic mascara, I'm just blending in my lashes with the false lashes, and then also coating my lower lashes because it makes a huge difference. I didn't go in with eyeliner, but because I think the lower lash line was kind of popping by itself, so that was it. Then we're gonna go ahead and take off all of this powder, and we're gonna go in with highlight. Before I went in with highlight, I did spray my face with MAC Fix Plus as well as my brush, but I'm using this sleek makeup palette in the shade Solstice, and I just used the lighter highlight to highlight my cheekbones, my nose, the bridge of my nose, and also my Cupid's bow. Going in with blush, I'm using Makeup Geek's blush in SoulMate, and I'm just placing this on the apples of my cheek and then dragging it backward just to kind of make everything look like one. Then using my MAC Skinfinish powder in NC35, I'm just placing this all over my face to make everything look like it's the same color. Going in with the lips, I'm using two lipsticks for this look. The first one is a Limecrime liquid lipstick in Shroom. I'm going over this lipstick with the Anastasia lip gloss in Butterscotch, and then once that's in the center, I kind of just dab it out with my fingertip. You can use a lip brush if you have one, but I just used my fingertip and it worked just fine. But once this lipstick is on, this look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.